when the news came out that the school children, I prefer to call them pupils, because na small children be that. When that news ball out say they have regained freedom, where government they busy they confuse itself whether na release or na rescue. Of course, I tell them the difference between release and rescue. Release na say they pay something, ransom. Rescue na say our security agencies, they came in contact with those that kidnapped them, and there was altercation. They exchanged words. It could be words, it could be bullets, it could be anything. And then last, they mere kidnapped, those that kidnapped succumbed, and they were able to rescue those kids. So that's the difference between release and rescue. Government was busy confusing themselves whether the school children were rescued or released. I come out, I tell them, I say, these people are not, they are not coherent with what they are saying. They go talk this one. They go, government of Kaduna came out and say, children released. Federal government say, children rescued. Army say, children rescued. So there was confusion. I told them, I say, is it impossible? Say these people rescued it, now lie. Say now release, they release them. They pay something. How or something. I talk them. Some of them no believe me. Now I am here to scatter the table. I want scatter the table of that argument when I mean start. Make I play on a video where the Minister of Information, they inform everybody, say nothing was paid. Make we start with that one. Then they carry on and go where on know. Watch this video.
The rescue of the kidnapped school children in Kuriga, Kaduna State and Sokoto. Mr. President and members of council were happy to note that as promised by Mr. President, these children were reunited or have been rescued from these captives. And as usual, and in keeping with the commitment of Mr. President, no ransom was paid. We are very grateful to the Federal Executive Council and Mr. President. Are very grateful to especially the National Security Advisor, the service chiefs, and all security agents who participated diligently in ensuring that these kidnapped children are united with their families.
You don't say. You see where the minister, they very, very carefully talk and say, nothing was paid, according to what President said, that no ransom will be paid, and them that kidnap, people that were kidnapped will be rescued. I don't know why they laugh. Because it's I want show on next now. When I go believe them. Make a carry on and go show on another video. On I go see a retired staff of the DSS. Security experts. When I go say he take dissect him to prove I'm say, Tinubu and the men paid for ransom to release those kids. I don't see those kids where initially they tell us now 287, where they can't release 137. Lie. They paid what they can pay to secure the release of 137, and they try to paint the picture that look, now this number now they kidnap, make others. May they die for there. Marona, help me listen to this retired DSS staff.
Well, I think I'm going to start from the Mr. President. Mr. President's position that his government is not going to pay ransom, which I feel that it is a right step. It's about establishing the tone, and the tone to be abided by all levels of government, in ensuring that we all have alliance or common understanding as to how issues like this will be addressed. However, whatever must have happened in this Kuriga release of the girls, which is a good development. However, the questions around whether ransom was paid or not, still leaves so much to be explained. Ordinarily, one will expect that it is not possible for all the children to be released unharmed. No pictures of militant being killed, weapon, their camp decimated, and before these girls were released, then definitely this speaks volume, and it shows that a lot of back channel engagement was involved. The back channel engagement was money involved is another question. Was other form of negotiations involved? But honestly speaking, with what I've seen, with government even having enough time to sew clothes for the emotion that government was actually expecting, their return, and that's the reason why they could actually must have been able to get those clothes ready. So there must have been some level of back channel engagement around the release of these girls, and it is not something new. But I know that very soon, in no distant future, we'll get to hear more about what actually transpired behind the scene, and this will also speak volume to the background to the kidnapping. Who these people? Who are they really? Are they the traditional bandits, or these are bandits that came about as a result of the last election, or some unfulfilled promises, like the cases that we've had in the past in Zamfara and the rest, that decide to use this kidnapping to negotiate or renegotiate earlier agreements. It could be, it could not, but one thing is obvious: there must have been a back channel engagement behind the release of these girls. Maybe money was paid, maybe no money, ransom was paid, but there must have been. This is not as a result of military kinetic operation at all. This does not, I stand to be corrected. This will not involve harmed engagement with the bandits to secure the release of these numbers of school children without anyone left behind, without casualty.
You know, sir? The guy makes sense and it don't make sense. I'm gonna make I dissect and make I summarize what the guy talk. That guy say it is impossible. Say people come kidnap kids like this, carry the waka. They call release like that. So yeah, they go house. Say they happen anywhere. Say if they send a rescue, they rescue them. How come there were no casualties? They don't kill anybody. I mean, no kill some people, some of these kidnappers, and some of these kidnappers did not kill her because there should be shoot me, I shoot you. Nothing of such. Nothing was recorded though. They don't tell us anything whether 2 or 3 or 5 army men went to the Mba, or whether they were able to apprehend these people and where they are and who they are. All what we heard is that they have been rescued. The people that we rescue them from, where are they? Let's assume that you overpower them and you rescue the kids. Where are they? Let's see the one we come bust my brain as a guy take analyzer. They go so uniform for them, like they were already awaiting that they are coming back. You go rescue people. Okay, you went on a rescue mission. You never know whether they rescue. Okay, you went on a rescue mission and you already have it in your mind that this is when they will rescue these kids. I wanna go sew uniform for all of them. So as they come and they keep the uniform, I take this up. I take where? Let us go and meet Mr. President so that he will address all of you. Far. Nah lie. This is how they take plan. They don't pay ransom. In fact, 2 things are involved. Either they paid ransom and they told them, oh yeah, this is where we are going to leave the kids. Go there and pick them. Because we learned the kids were picked up from Zamfara. They were kidnapped in Kaduna, picked up from Zamfara. And they tell them, say, I'm going to pay the ransom, go here and pick the kids. Or, now government kidnap them, release them. You know, go escape these 2 truths, why I tell you now. Either say they pay ransom, they release the kids. Or, now government kidnap them, release them. Simple. Go sew uniform. Slap the go. Printer say, government is working. Government is working. See, if you when they watch me now, no see sense in the videos where you don't watch, and this final conclusion where me I don't draw. Forget them. Sense is very far from you. What this government cannot do, it does not exist. So we are celebrating. Welcome, kids. Welcome. Let it be known to you that whatever happened to you, anywhere, whether in a bush or anywhere, governments have a better explanation to it. I go say owner later. You believe my government a bit? I go say owner later, Joe.
Imagine a country where its citizens gets to enjoy the road without this. Imagine a country where unprecedented fuel scarcity does not cause panic at the filling station. That is why Innocent Vehicles has embarked on manufacturing environmental friendly gas powered cars while still offering comfort, luxury and doggedness for the African roads. Innocent Vehicles, the pride of African roads.